one that we just learned. Okay, but for your SBA2, we will test you with the VLSM. Okay, I just want to go through why we need to do subnet, why we need to use VLSM. Okay, so if we use FLSM, okay, are you with me? If we use FLSM, so there is a waste of IP address. Okay, how we say it is a waste of IP address? Okay. Look at this diagram. Can you see the diagram here? Nampak? Okay. If we want to use FLSM, how many subnet that we need to create? Okay, in this diagram you have 4 routers. Okay, and then each routers will be connected to its building. Building A, you have 25 hosts. Okay, and building B, you have 20 hosts. You need to assign 20 IP address. At building C, you have 15 hosts need to be assigned with IP address, and building D, you have 28 hosts. Okay, now how many subnet that we need to create if we use FLSM? How many subnet? Berapa subnet? Abdullah. Kalai, salah Kalai, bukan 4 subnet.
Yes, Doctor.
Abdullah, how many subnet that we need to create? Or how many network that we need to create? How many network that we need to create based on this diagram?
I think 1, 2, 3.
How you get 3? Tell me. Okay, how many networks are there in this diagram?
Well, I don't know, Doctor.
You don't know? Pravin Raj, 4 ke? Aduh.
Sorry, Doctor, but I'm sick today.
Okay. Pravin Raj, berapa Pravin Raj? Bukan 4. Bukan 3. Bukan 6. It's not 6. 8 ke? Macam mana kamu kira? Okay, yang line merah ni, okay, satu network. Okay, this is the wide area network link the red color. Nazir lagi bagus, 10. Hantam sajalah lampu. Okay. Okay, router 1 to router 2, that's one network Okay. Baru betul 7. Router 2 and router 3, there is another network wide area network, the red color. Router 3 to router 4, another network. So you have 1, 2, 3 wide area network. Okay. And then you have building D connected to router 4, one network. Okay. Building C connected to router 3, another network. Building B connected to router 2, another network. Building A connected to router 1, connected to another network. So altogether is 7. Betul Okay. 7. And assuming that the given IP address is 192.168.20.0/24. Okay, so you need to have 7 subnet. So how many bits you need to borrow? 3 bits. Okay, so when you borrow 3 bits, you can create 8 subnet, right? Okay, you start from subnet 0. Here they call it subnet 0, but we call it as a first subnet. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so you can create 7 Yeah, you can create 8 subnet, but you only use 7. Okay. So when you borrow 3 bits from the host portion, okay, how many bits left for the host? 5 bits. Okay, betul, 5 bits. So with 5 bits, how many IP address that you can create from 5 bits? How many usable IP address or host IP address that you can create with 5 bits? 2 to the power of 5. Yeah? Okay. Minus 2. You get? Bukan 32 lah, Mirol. For host, you have to minus 2. Nazir betul Nazir 30 2 to the power of 5 minus 2. So the host for each network is 30. Right? You understand? The host for each these 8 networks that have, okay, is 30. You can have up to maximum 30 hosts inside one subnet. Understand? Okay. Betul tak? Faham So, look at this diagram. Okay, remember each subnet can have maximum of 30 usable IP address. Yeah. So look at this one. First diagram. Building A, how many that they want to use? Usable IP address? 25 only. Okay. Okay. You have 30, they want to use only 25. Is it okay? Okay lah. Because the 5 can use for extra. Maybe they have extra users later on. You can have 5 more. Building B also you have 20 hosts. Okay, you are allowed to have 30. They only use 20. Okay. Similarly with building C, okay, they want to have 15, but they get 30. You have 15 extra. Okay. Building D, you have 30. They want to use only 28. You have only 2 extra. Okay. Fine. Now, router 1 to router 2. One network, one subnet. Okay, this subnet also have 30 usable IP address to be used. Yeah, but in actually router 1 and router 2 only required 2 IP address, right? Router, the connection from router 1 to router 2. So imagine how much unused IP that. From 30, you have 28 unused IP. It's a waste. Similarly, with router 2 to router 3, you only require 2 usable IP address to be assigned to the router 2 interface and to the router 3 interface. You only require 2. But you can have up to 30. So it's a waste of usable IP address. You understand? Nampak tak? So that is why to solve this problem, look, okay, you have 24 unused usable IP address, 84, 28 for each of the network. For the wide area network, router to router, you have 84 unused. Okay, it's a waste of IP address 84. So that's why we come out with a new techniques of subnetting. Okay, we call it as a variable length subnet mask. Okay, so the main objective of subnet, this VLSM, okay, is to create equal size of subnets. Try to create equal size of subnet. Okay. Okay? And then from that subnet, we will further divide it to create another smaller subnet. Okay? Now, with VLSM, okay, hello? With VLSM, yeah, when we want to design, you want to know how many bits to borrow from the host portion, you need to start with the identifying the maximum number of hosts that are required. Okay, I repeat, in VLSM, you start to borrow the number of bits from host portion depending on first the maximum, you start with the maximum number of hosts required. Okay, for example, in building A, building B, hang on, okay, building A, building B, building C, building D. Which building has the maximum number of hosts? Building D, Building D has the maximum number of hosts required. Okay, so meaning that they require 28 usable IP address. Okay, so you start by choosing which building has the maximum number of hosts. So in this case, building D has the maximum number of hosts, which is 28 hosts. Okay, so if you are given 192.168.20.0/24, okay, you need to do the subnet. Okay, with 28 hosts, how many bits are required? 2 to the power of 5 minus 2. Kita dapat 30 kan? So, you need to have 5 bits for the host portion. Faham? Okay. So, macam ni lah. Okay lah, saya tulis macam ni ya. Macam mana saya nak buat? Let's say you have 192.168. Berapa tadi? 20.0/24. Okay, this one you convert to binary. Berapa binary? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Okay, betul. Satu, kosong, 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 satu, kosong, kosong. Okay. 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 Slash 24 meaning that this is the okay. Slash 24, so the blue color is the network portion, right? So for FLSM, as mentioned just now, okay, you start by identifying what is the maximum number of hosts in the network. Okay, so in our case just now is 28, right? 28 is the maximum number of hosts. So in order to get 28 usable IP address, you need to have how many bits for the host portion? You need to have 5 bits. Okay, you allocate. Aduh, okay, silap. Sorry. Patutlah semua diam je. Okay, sekarang nampak Okay, now we are discussing about how to do subnetting by using FLSM technique. So FLSM technique is that you start with allocating the host portion first. Okay, for example, the maximum number of hosts, you start with the maximum number of hosts is 28. So you require 5 bits for the host. So you borrow 5 bits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, when you have 5 bits, you allocate for the host. Okay. How many bits can you create for the subnet? You have 3 here. You look at the black one. You have 3, right? So with 3 bits left, you can create how many networks? You can create 8 networks. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0. So we can create 8 subnets by using this one. Okay. Okay. It becomes slash 27. This one also becomes slash 27. Okay. So okay. Betul, you can create 8 8 subnet, betul okay. So now this is not it's not finished yet, so this one, the first subnet you can create for the building B, which require 28 hosts, right? Okay, done. Okay, you can assign this subnet to building B. So now you have 7 extra subnet, right? So next you go to what is the next maximum number of hosts. Building A, betul. Building A require 25 hosts. Okay, how many bits you require to create 25 hosts? 4 boleh tak? 4 boleh tak? 4 tak boleh, 20 bits tak boleh, 4 bits cannot, because 20, if you borrow 4 bits, you require, you only can create 16 hosts, kan? So it's not possible. Okay, so you still need to have 5 bits. Okay, so when you need to have 5 bits, sekarang you all nampak screen apa ni? PowerPoint lah, okay. So sekarang you nak buat build 5 bits juga kan. So 5 bits you can use this, the second subnet for building A, which require 25 hosts kan. So you assign this IP, this new subnet to building A. Done. Okay. Next, what is the maximum number of hosts, which is 20. Okay, 20. Berapa bits you require? 20. Still 5 lah, kan? So this one you can use this assign to building building B, kan? Building B you not require 20. So this one you assign, done. So the next one is the maximum number of hosts is 15. 15 berapa bits you required? 4 bit boleh tak? 4 bits cannot, 4 bits, when you have 4 bits you need to minus 2, you get 14, kan? So you cannot. So you need to